Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor and today I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. This is a horoscope for Cancer. If Cancer is your solar, lunar, ascendant / rising sign, then this is a message for you. Okay, let's get started. All right. Okay. Let's see what these tea leaves have to say today. All right. Okay, so our card for today is the Four of Wands. And this is really kind of about getting things in order, finding a sense of control. There's sometimes a lot of chaos. We live in a universe of chaos, so we are looking for perceived order and control in our little tiny micro universes. And so it is, and so it is. All right. This is interesting. I've never seen, we have an image that's kind of repeated, but this one looks like a chicken with really long legs. And this one looks like maybe a person with really long legs, okay? So whatever they are, I feel like it is almost somebody who, I feel like it's somebody almost who is making themselves bigger than they are. Okay, they are really trying to make you feel like they have some higher ground over you, that they are maybe looking down on you, smarter than you, more capable, they are richer, whatever it is. I don't know, funnier, better looking, whatever their thing is. But it's total BS. Like, it's not even real. It looks like they're on stilts. It's kind of almost, it's absurd, and it's kind of almost like a joke, right? Like, I feel like you almost kind of laugh about it because this person is, they're kind of a chicken, right? They're, they inflate their ego, as a coping mechanism, as a defense mechanism. And, I think that you see right through it. And, it's not much more than annoying. It doesn't really get under your skin, but they just won't seem to go away. So I feel like this is maybe like a family member. Okay, and it's kind of just like you put up with it because it's somebody who you're related to or has been in your life for a long time. Okay. And I'm looking, we do have a square, and we have a square, and it looks like we have it almost, I just feel like there's just this sense of almost just getting to the end of something that you've been working on, right? And you're squaring it away, right? Getting everything together. It's almost done. Putting the last little pieces together. And there's just a sense of a new awareness. You look at something and you think, it doesn't look real anymore. You've gained perspective. And it's almost like when you grow up somewhere, right? It seems big and and your whole universe is there. Your child, you grew up in a house that seems big and full, and everything that you've ever had or need is there, right? Or, maybe you need for things, but everything you've ever had is there. And then you go away. You go away to school or camp or, I don't know, somewhere for the summer or for, your first year of college or work or whatever it is. And then you come back and everything seems very small. It's not as, I don't know, magnificent maybe as you perceived it to be. It feels like home, right? But there's a different, you have a different viewpoint, vantage point, whatever, perception. And so I really feel like whatever you've been working on, you've really come to understand this thing. And this could be in work. This could be, your passion, your hobby, whatever it is, maybe a relationship even. You've had maybe a functional relationship and you've looked back on maybe the dynamics of other relationships in your life and think, wow, this is really, this seems very limited, or it's not very dynamic. It's not very deep. It's just very surfacey, superficial. It's not very functional, right? And so I just feel like there is such an awareness that has come to the surface. And where for most people, I think that this would be kind of heartbreaking. For you, I think there's a lot of hope in this. I feel that you have gained some wisdom, really. And this is going to help allow you to be a lot more decisive and discerning about what you want, what you will accept, and how you're going to just live, right? And I see this figure with a person, their arms up. There is such a great sense of devotion to the way, whatever your way is. Okay. If this is spiritual, if this is, religious, of faith, if this is your relationship, your work, whatever it is, you are really married to this. There is that divine union forming. You are about it. And, where I think a lot of times people, they become very disillusioned when they look at something and they think, wow, I've been living a lie. This is all, untrue, not real. It's all fake, fake, fake. I've been lied to. But where you are looking at this and you're thinking, okay, this was a stepping stone for me. Now I really am starting to break open. I'm seeing things for what they are in this moment. And that empowers me to make better decisions. I am not going to fall victim to whatever, insert whatever, right? And there's a lot of faith in that divine, magical path that you are on, okay? And of all the signs, the Cancer people are often, to me, in my mind, the magicians. These are world creators. These are those who are devoted to the fine details of things, have the ability to really look at the systems, manipulate them in the ways that they need to. I think every amazing, not every, but a lot of amazing chaos magicians I know, occult, not all occultists, but the few that I can think of that that I know personally, that I am very inspired by. Also, a lot of them are in tech. They are coders and, so on. All cancers. Amazing, amazing people. I always say this. I wish that I was a Cancer. I mean, I really do. I wish that I were a solar Cancer, lunar Cancer, whatever, ascendant. I am not. But even my husband. Yes, my husband is a Cancer. And part of, I already was in love with him before. I mean, I knew he was a Cancer. But before I really thought, like, okay, it really makes sense. Like, I could spend eternity with this person because I just know, and I always knew from like a young age, at least like in my early 20s, or late teens, I knew that I would like spend my life with a Cancer. I just did. And yeah, and so it has been that Cancers have always been the most impressive people. Not in all sectors of being, but in a lot of ways, especially when it comes to the work, right? Capital W, the work, and so you are magical beings, and I'm looking at this and I'm also seeing we have a person standing here, almost looks like a child maybe, standing high. We have a deer, okay, we have the most sacred deer, and it reminds me of kind of putting something up on the top shelf. Not taking it down, putting it up there. And so I imagine this beautiful balance. We can see we have the beautiful balance here right on the pivot, and we have over here a person holding that square we had talked about, that finished work. Over here, balanced out, putting away those sacred things, those sacred things. The work is the mundane, Malkuthian, physical world work, balanced with that surplus of divine mana, the Emerit, right? The beautiful and glorious substance of the gods. The thing that is woven into all things. It is the subtle. If you could think of breaking open a leaf or a stem, and then the dew comes out, or the milky substance comes out, so it is in all things, right? If we break open anything, there is that the spiritual dew, the waters. And so, there's a surplus of this magical, emotional, inspired beauty, and it is that you are in great balance at this moment. And I believe that this has so much to do with that Four of Wands energy. There is order, right? Things make sense. Now this has to do with completion. I don't know about that. I don't know what completion means exactly. But I do think that there is this thing that, well, you think of a child, right, who has access to fantasy, to pretend play. They see the world in a way that is pretty much unsullied yet, and have many doorways at all times to access. And as we get older, more and more doors are locked away, shut, kind of bricked up, painted over. And it takes work to get to those places. We have to employ all kinds of techniques to access those interior realms. Yet, you have the keys to many of those doors. You carry them with you. These are the things that you put on your shelves, you put on your belt. You have them. They, you are very much that traveler of many places, living on the borderlands, and something, you know, I guess in popular culture people would call, or, you know, popular spiritual culture, a shaman, or, you know, whatever, spirit worker, something like this. So I look at, and I'm looking here, I see a satchel full of bows, bow and arrow, okay, on the back of this person here. Of course, you are a lunar being, very much related to Diana. This always kind of comes up in my mind with Cancer, and headed out into that wilderness once again to go hunting. And so we are beginning maybe a new project, something beautiful and divine. We have a steer up here. Okay, so we have that that Taurian energy as well, kind of eccentric, access to places that maybe a Cancer doesn't always go. There's a sense of dismissal of social norms that Taurians have, most other signs don't have. They're, I don't know, more in tune with that kind of eccentric creativity. And although I think Cancer has that in a way, but it is hidden from sight, Taurus lives out there in the open. And so I see Cancer kind of going into the forest, hunting down those beautiful abstractions and bringing them back to create something to show. Okay, so some kind of artwork, some kind of business, I don't know, something, writing, some kind of beautiful offering for our collective communities. And I look forward to that. If you are a creative, if you do have a business, I would love to hear about it. Put it in the comments. We support each other here at Ula Tea Leaf Readings. And so we have a fish right here. Definitely abundance. Okay, always abundance with the fish. And we have an illuminated candle. So there will be some kind of great understanding coming to you soon. We also have what looks like a toilet, maybe. Not to be crude, but, you know, take care of those intestines. You know, watch what you are consuming. This might be a period of time where you have some sensitivities. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring these up. We have the Dreamers deck, 40 affirmations for pursuing your dreams from the I Know collection. And I'm just going to flip through and stop where it feels right. Okay, so this says, I know that life is only limited to my imagination, by my imagination. I know that life is only limited by my imagination. I am dreaming bigger. Yes, and so it is. Cancer, you have a keenness for vision, imagination, active imagination, manifestation, and so on. And so always a good time for that. Also, look into your dreams. The beloved is there for you. All right. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for putting up with my voice. It is, I am sick. My first big sickiness of the year, or at least the season. I guess I was sick in spring, but for this season, we're in full swing of school germs, and I got it. So thank you for putting up with that. If you would be so kind as to like the video, it helps us get into the algorithm, and that really helps the channel. So if you also have not subscribed yet, please think about doing so. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next videos are coming out. And if you want to leave a comment, please do. I read all of them. They mean a lot to me. wouldn't do these readings if I didn't kind of get the interactions I do with some of you. It really is amazing to me, the people that I have met through this. I've been getting some emails. For a while, I didn't get very many, maybe 2-3 a week. And then recently I've gotten quite a few, maybe like 3 or 4 a day. So, yeah, I don't, it's just, I guess the communications have opened. That flow is there. And I really just love hearing from you all. If you want to do that on the comments, you can email me. The email is in the descriptions, or we have a Discord. I have one up right now, and that's through the membership. There's only one tier, and if you sign up for the membership, you get access to the Discord. I'm in the process now. I have to get everybody moved over to the new Discord, because I had one, kind of like made by a professional guy, and I will link him in a community post. He was amazing and so quick. I just have taken some time to get that together so I can link that to the members who are already on the Discord. But if you want to join us, we chat on there, we share. There are some lovely people, and other readers too. We have other amazing readers, and so it's a really amazing community, and I hope it grows. I really do. I want to get to know more and more of you, for real. So again, thank you so much. I love you all. We will talk in just a few days. Cancer, keep on, I don't know, dreaming.